Out here on the Saint Clair River, life moves to the rhythm of the freighters passing by, and the mornings start the way they should, with good coffee and friendly faces. Step outside and the sound of the river reminds you you're part of something bigger. By evening, it's dinner on the water. This is Saint Clair, Michigan. Small town, big river, and right where we belong. Welcome to Back Roads and Front Porches, where the stories of small town America come to life. From hometown helpers to those keeping traditions alive, we're exploring the people, places, and moments that make these towns feel like home. So grab a seat on the front porch and a glass of lemonade and join us as we discover America's stories. We started the morning at TAP Café, one of those places that feels like it's been waiting for you to pull up a chair. The smell of fresh coffee fills the air, plates clatter, and laughter bounces between the walls. Everything's made from scratch, served with that easy Michigan friendliness.
That smells heavenly.
Breakfast the way it used to be, simple, hearty, and full of flavor. A good meal, a good story, and our first real taste of Saint Clair charm.
I'm kind of surprised that I like avocado toast. This is the second time I've had it, and the second time I've really enjoyed it.
By evening, we made our way to Junction Buoy, a riverfront favorite where the view competes with the food. We started with homemade soup, rich, comforting, and perfect after a day by the water. Then came dinner, Great Lakes walleye and salmon cooked just right and served with a smile. As we stepped outside, the sky turned gold and a freighter slid past, the perfect Saint Clair ending to the day. Just a short walk from downtown, the Saint Clair Riverwalk welcomes you with a wave. The Riverwalk has something called the Freighter Walk, plaques marking the lengths of famous ships from the Edmund Fitzgerald to the Titanic, all the way up to the largest on the Great Lakes, the Queen of the Lakes, at over 1,013 feet long. As you walk, each marker gives you a sense of scale, just how massive these vessels really are. It's one thing to see them glide by. It's another to realize how far they stretch beneath your feet. Out on the boardwalk, the river never stops moving. Freighters slide past so close you can feel the rumble in your chest, a reminder that Saint Clair still sits at the heart of the Great Lakes. A little further down, another piece of public art. A father and two kids on their bikes, frozen mid-ride. Just beyond them, the town clock stands watch over the river, keeping time with the passing ships. It's everyday life captured in bronze. At the heart of the Riverwalk is Palmer Park, where a plaque tells the story of how this boardwalk came to be. Nearby, a metal fish sculpture sparkles in the sun. As another freighter glides by, you can't help but slow down and take it in. A town, a river, and the people who make both worth visiting. After spending the morning along the Riverwalk, we hit the road again. You can see the river no matter where you go in Saint Clair. It winds right alongside you. Next stop, Pepper Joe's, a laid-back riverside spot where the burgers are famous and the view's hard to beat. We started with fried pickles, crispy, salty, and gone way too fast. Mary went off script with sweet and sour chicken strips. We both agreed Pepper Joe's delivers. While we ate, a few boats pulled right up to the dock. That's the beauty of riverside dining in this town. A few blocks from the water, the past still stands proud. Once a Standard oil station, now a hometown barbershop, proof that along America's back roads, history doesn't fade, it just finds new purpose. Out on the river, freighters big and small glide past in constant motion, steel giants carrying the stories of the Great Lakes. Check it out. We got a new state we've been to with the RV. And we've been overnight. 2 nights already. Michigan. Yay! First new state on this road trip. Got several more coming. This makes state number 4 on our back roads and front porches journey. It's been a few weeks since we were in Saint Clair, Michigan, but that little town really stuck with me. Seeing the freighters pass by, walking on the Riverwalk, the restaurants that were recommended to us by locals, and the various activities that locals said, these are things you need to do. They all captured what we love about America's small towns.
It really did. There's something peaceful about the towns that are along bodies of water, whether it's salt water or fresh water or man-made ponds, whatever. It's just more peaceful, everything's much more quiet and calmer and happier.
That's true. You know, that's what back roads and front porches is all about. It's about slowing down. It's about listening to what's going on around you. Rain or shine, every town reminds us.
Lots of rain.
Yeah, we have had our share of rain lately. But, you know, every town reminds us why we're out here traveling the back roads of America. Thanks for joining us here in Saint Clair. If you enjoyed this, make sure you subscribe, share it with somebody, and drop in the comments what your favorite town is along the coast. It can be inland, it can be out on the ocean, but let us know where you'd like to see us.
And we just might see you on the back roads.